Hi, I'm Rania, founder of R2R Coaching. I am a relationship coach, a Reiki practitioner. I practice energy healing in several modalities. I've been a blogger for a few years now and soon to be published writer. But I do these videos right here on my channel in order to educate about several relationship topics. The series that I've invested a lot of my time and effort in is this series of narcissism. It seems to be that in this day and age, everyone is experiencing a narcissist in their life. Or maybe you've already been subjected to narcissistic abuse, but never knew how to label it, never knew what was really going on. But now, because there is more knowledge, we're able to label it. We're able to understand the people that we end up in relations with, whether it be partnerships, or their family members, or their co-workers, or their friends. Narcissism is out there and it's real. And the more you educate yourself about how to handle them, how to cope being in such relationships, better yet, learn how to escape the relationship and leave it behind and then heal from it. This is what I'm here to do. This is why all of my videos are going to be mostly intense. Of course, I'm going to try and make it humorous, but there's not much humor in narcissism and being abused. Please do subscribe to my channel. Share them with your friends. Share them with someone who needs to hear the message that I am putting out there. I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of work into it because I want to help others who don't have the knowledge. Because once upon a time, I didn't have the knowledge. I wasn't very well educated. Hell, I didn't even know what narcissism was just a few years ago. But now I can tell you, I know a lot more, and thank God that I do, because it's helping me a great deal. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. Hello, and once again, welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'd like to elaborate on one major point in the narcissistic dynamic, and that's control. Honestly, it's the basis of the relationship with the narcissist. I mentioned it in previous videos, and in particular, I've talked about it in the second episode in the series, where I described the 5 types of narcissism. The most common of all of them are overt narcissism, malignant narcissism, and covert narcissism. For the most part, all narcissists like to have control and dominate everything and everyone. Control over their own life, their image, their experiences, and so on. But also control over the person that they are getting their narcissistic supply from. If nothing else, it's to control their victim psychologically. And FYI, male or female narcs will obtain their supply from their significant other, but in some cases, they may also get it from their children. Narcissists will use techniques like gaslighting, manipulation, intimidation, silent treatment, humiliation, along with flattery, exaggerated compliments, and love bombing. They use all these tactics so they can break the person down while keeping them hooked into them, and later on we find out that we become trauma bonded. That's how they manage to have control over you, by trying out different tactics and using them simultaneously to confuse you and wear you down. The malignant and overt narcissist can be more aggressive in some of these tactics than the covert narcissist. The malignant being the most dangerous. That's according to my findings and studies. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, You will be subjected to dominating and controlling behavior. Make no mistake about that. And it will start very subtle, and it will be more apparent as time goes on. If you do pick up on it and you call it out, it will be profusely denied by the narcissist. Either they're going to question your senses or flipping it around, pretty much trying to accuse you of being the controlling one. They're going to place you in a defensive seat, so to speak, so that you would react. They will be diverting from them being in the hot seat onto you having to defend yourself. Very clever. Bravo. Hats off. And by the way, that's called projection. Let's have a scenario where you are calling out the narcissist on them attempting to control you. I do not appreciate you trying to control me. That's not okay with me. I'm not trying to do anything to you. You're exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I'm seeing it and I'm telling you it's not okay for you to tell me what to do and what not to do. I do not accept that. And what will I gain from controlling you? I'm only advising you. You're the one taking it that way. And by the way, remember how last month you were telling me that you didn't like it when I left without telling you? How come I didn't tell you that you were controlling me? See, because there is no such thing. I don't know what's gotten into you. Why are you behaving like this? I love you. I would do anything for you. Why are you changing the subject? I'm not. I'm trying to make you see how unfair you are being to me. After all the things I did for you, that's the thanks I get. You're so selfish and double standard. I'm going to stop this right here because this back and forth normally takes hours and nothing ends up being resolved. You will get frustrated and walk away, or they will end up raging if you push them harder and corner them as you call out every single gaslighting tactic that they just used. This is an example of how the victim is not under the narcissist's control. On the other hand, if the victim is not aware what's happening, the dynamic will be completely different. The argument will take a different route, and in some cases, the victim will end up apologizing to the narcissist for something that they never did, admitting to being in the wrong, and getting punished for daring to accuse the narcissist of what they were really doing to them. Somehow, the narcissist manages to manipulate and dominate. Not only will the victim will be begging for the narc's forgiveness, but they're also going to have to make up for it. And that's, of course, after getting verbally and emotionally abused, after some silent treatment, name-calling, some belittling, and most likely made worthless. Now, do you understand what it looks like, how the narcissist controls their victims? That was just a glimpse. There's way more where that came from. But I leave it here. And until next time, take care of yourself. And open your eyes. Ciao, ciao. I hope you liked this video. Please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you for watching.